You know, I just tell myself, that I was a victim. I was a victim.
Thanks for coming in. This is an automated confessional. If you have something that you'd like to get off your chest, I'd love to hear it.
Wow, it's pretty cool in here.
Hi, thank you for coming in. Where would you like to begin?
I'm 31 years of age. I'm from New York. I've been living in New York all my life. And I recently had a son. He's about to be 3 years old. And I'm very happy about that.
Tell me more.
There was a period of time where I spent time in Puerto Rico with a couple of aunts of mine. I was moving, I was a bad kid, so my mom sent me to Puerto Rico. I stayed with my uncle first, then I stayed with my aunt, and then I stayed with another. She sent me to my other aunt's house in Puerto Rico.
Keep going. I want to hear more about them.
My family, we love each other. We love our family. Our family, especially the person who took care of me since I was young, my mom's. I call her my mother. Well, she's not really it, but she is. Um, you know, every single kid's birthday we celebrate. Um, every little holiday we celebrate with each other. We get together for Christmases. We get together for picnics and stuff like that in the summer. Um, my family, for the most part, is very understanding, especially the matriarchs, the older women in our family. Some stuff about me that's been kind of bothering me for like the past couple of years. Um, Recently, a couple years ago, I was watching a TV show about about sexual abuse. And watching that show, it came kind of apparent to me that when I was younger, I may have I was that I was abused as a child. Um, these days, it's become hard for me because as I was younger, I didn't know that. You know, it's hard for you at 28 years old to watch a TV show and that pop up in your head. I did some research and comes to find that some people's they I guess they put that in the back of their head and they forget about it. It's been kind of hard for me these past couple of years because I wouldn't think that anybody would do that to me, especially family. It's been hard. It's been hard. Um, if it wasn't for my family, I probably lost my mind or something. Um, the mental aspect of such for you finding out something like that is just it's 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 crazy. It's weird, and you start thinking of yourself differently. You start looking at things differently. But I just tell myself, that I was a victim. I was a victim. I should have. I shouldn't have been so trusting. I shouldn't have been so. Such a kid. Maybe if I was, I'm not talking, tell myself if I was smarter or if I was more into what was going on in my surrounding, and I would have known that he was such a bad person. I would have not been in this position I am today. I was young and naive. I didn't have a father. I didn't know what to look out for. It just happened. But I'm frying a lot. I look at myself and for the most part I'm happy with myself. And I'm happy with who I am and how I look. But there's times that you make the frowns and you make the faces that don't make you seem too happy with yourself. That anger and disappointment and you know I've been betrayed by a lot of people. I've been betrayed by the worst of all, family. And it's not a good feeling.
So what did you do?
I forgave. I forgave. That's not easy. But there's, punishments and stuff like that, are in God's hands. You know, bad things are paid in life. And he's the only one that can make things right. I feel that people take advantage of people when they hurting. They know they can use your feelings against you. If you feel sad or like I've been feeling, people tend to see that and they tend to know that you're not gonna say no because you wanna write out, you want something good. You wanna feel like you're doing something good. You wanna feel good about yourself. And people see that and they know that. And they prey on that. They know that you're working on something. You're working on yourself. And you wanna, gratify yourself. And they see that. And they tend to use you.
What was your parents' relationship like?
Parents. My mom's, when she started taking care of me, she was, for the most part, she was always happy. Working a lot, but she was always happy. She gave me everything I wanted. As I was older, she got married. He's same nationality as we are, Puerto Rican. He was incarcerated for a while in Texas. He was doing 25 years for a bank robbery. My mom's married him towards the end of his sentence. He came home. I was a young kid. I was like 15. He came home. And, for the most part, he was good. But he had a drinking problem. And that's the only time where he there was something wrong with him. I mean, he was a small person. He was in jail. He got a paralegal certificates. He got he did a lot of education stuff in jail. But that aspect, he can never get control of that aspect of his life. He couldn't stay away from the liquor, and it made him do a lot of stupid things, including yelling, fighting, and putting his hands on my mother. So, them relationships, they weren't too good. I see my mom's get beaten bad. I was young. I defended her, and I was a man about it, or I tried to, but, I was a kid and he was a man. I lost most of them battles.
What do you struggle with in your daily life?
I cry every day. I cry every day. Last night at home, but can't soak in our tears. We gotta get up every morning. I thank God I have my son, and that I still have my moms around, as they keep me alive.
Thank you for sharing that with me.
Yeah, thank you.